Welcome to another edition of Mulligan Speakers International MSI Chat. I'm Diane Mulligan, president of Mulligan Speakers International. And every couple of weeks, we bring our speakers on to talk to you, the meeting planners, about topics that are important to you and also topics that are important to the speakers, because it's a great way for you, the meeting planner, to really get a feel for our speakers, their passions, and how they can integrate timely topics into their speeches. Also, the fact that they're experts and how they can help you in your meeting planning. Today, we are so thrilled to be talking with Neen James. Hi, Neen. How are you?
G'day, Diane. It's great to be back with you.
I'm thrilled to be talking with you again, and I think our topic today is very interesting. But first, I want to hear a little bit about what you've been doing and what you love to do most.
So I've been traveling around the country for the last month doing a crazy amount of presentations, but having a fabulous time. And I guess my focus area is really about how can we make people what I call super productive? How can you get more done so you can get on with it? And so I've been really fortunate to work with a lot of large associations and corporations. And one thing that you know about me is I love working with women in leadership. So I've done that quite a bit in the past month. And secretly, just between you and I, one thing I love about working with women is, I collect shoes, right? So they always love looking at my shoes on stage. So I've had a really, really fun past 30 days.
Oh, fun. That's wonderful. Well, I think it's true. Productivity is so important, especially when you're a meeting planner, because you have so many balls in the air, right? And I was just reading an article, actually it was a reprint of an article from the National Speakers Association Professional Speakers Magazine. And they were talking about the keys to having a great speaker and what they were really looking for. And when they went through the list, I'm going to look down here so I can tell you a little bit about the list. They were talking about people who were extremely flexible, people who were going to wow the audience, people who communicated clearly and were responsive to the planner's needs. Why do you think all of these, that's a pretty long list, and speakers really have to work hard to meet it, but why is it so important that they do, and why do the planners need all of these things to really make their life easier?
Because the speaker is one component, that's all. As a speaker, we need to stand in service of the meeting planner because the meeting planner is doing a gazillion things. So I think there's some real keys as a speaker. You do need to be flexible. You need to respond to the meeting planner immediately. You need to be responsive so that they know that you are going to turn up on time and wow the audience. But I believe what we really need to do as speakers is we need to be generous. We need to make sure the meeting planner has every element of support that they need, and that includes having contingency plans, having every tool that they need, making sure your speech is flexible in case the planning meeting is going late. As a speaker, your job is to be in service of the meeting planner. That is what I love about Mulligan speakers, because I know everyone on your speaker team, they get this message, and I know I can recommend all of them because they understand how vital the meeting planner is.
It's so true, because without the meeting planner, you don't have the meeting. And we really try to look at it from the meeting planner's perspective. Now, you have been a meeting planner. You've planned national meetings. When you were looking for your speakers, what specific things were you looking for? And were there any speakers that really stood out because they did something that really helped you along?
Recently I co-chaired the National Speakers Association conference. They'd never had a format like that before. And so I was really fortunate to work with the legendary Gina Schreck. Now, between the two of us, we reached out to speakers who met the kind of criteria, including they were very authentic, they were exceptional in their area, so they were true thought leaders, true subject matter experts. And we knew that when we were asking these speakers to serve our audience, that it had to be about the audience. You see, so many speakers think it's about them, and that is not the kind of speaker I want to work with. So Gina and I were very selective. We chose thought leaders industry experts who brought themselves to the platform. I think meeting planners not just want you to wow your audience, they want you to connect with your audience. And that means truly being authentic. Planners don't want to have one person on stage and another person at the book signing. They want the same person. Authenticity is key, Diane.
I agree. I think it's so very important, and I'm so thrilled at Mulligan Speakers that our speakers like you are so authentic and really do make that extra effort to make sure that they do connect with the audience and that they work closely with the meeting planner. In fact, you're an expert in productivity. So many of our other speakers are also experts in their field so that they can even stay an extra day and maybe work with even a smaller group to really focus in and teach people skills that they need that they can take and use long after that meeting is over. So thank you so much today, Dean, for talking with us. I really appreciate it. I'm Diane Mulligan from Mulligan Speakers International. It's always a delight to speak with you and to really have you meet our speakers, get to know them a little better because they are thought leaders in their fields and they are there as experts to help you in any way possible with not only becoming a fantastic speaker and connecting with your audience, but also being an expert who can just add that extra little bit while you're planning the meeting to help things be calm and great and fabulous. Thanks so much. You have a wonderful day.